Hello, I hope you're well. So my name is Sakib. I am going to get straight to the point. So I've been building like an outbound system for a real estate CRM in the UAE. So one of the biggest problems that our prospect face is so sales managers, they have no idea if the agents are following up on the leads or not. Marketing managers, they have no visibility into what happened with the campaigns that they have been running. They have no idea of the qualification of the leads. And CEOs, they're spending a lot of money on the ads. They're not getting the return that they should be getting. So all of these people, they're basically running lead gen ads on Meta, and there is no like tool right now that sends us signals of any new page or any new company that has started running lead gen ads. So what we did was we initially like built our own system through NetN. So what it does is it triggers it. It's a scheduled trigger. So every 6 hours it runs an actor on Apify. It fetches all the companies that are running lead gen ads, and then it loops over each ad. uh, And then it checks if it's a real estate ad that's being run. If it is, then we have our own database on BigQuery. It checks if the ad exists already in the database. If it does, that means that we have already added it. If it doesn't exist, then we insert the ad so that next time we know when we are like running the loop again. And then it checks if the page exists in a database. This is another like database that we have, or another like table that we have. If the page doesn't exist, this means that this is a new page that has started running ads right now. Then we run another Apify actor that fetches all the details from the page, from the Facebook page, for example, their address, the phone number, anything that we could find useful. We send a Slack message here so that our sales team, or for example me at least, I have a visibility into what's happening. And then it adds the page to the table, and then it sends the details of the ad and the page to our clay table. And the rest of the magic happens here on the clay table. So if I go here, so through an HTTP request, it sends the details of the page here, and it's very important for us that we only do outreach to the companies that are either in the UAE, because a lot of companies are running lead gen ads from Egypt or from other countries. So for now, we're not targeting those companies. So through like uh, like a formula, it checks if the address has UAE in it or Dubai in it or anything else in it. It checks or through phone number. The phone number is 971. For free, we're able to check if these companies are in UAE. If the field is empty, it we do a Google search through like an AI agent. We find the address and the phone number, and then eventually we have a list of all the companies, or we have uh, if the company presence is in UAE. Right now, I think I filtered out all the companies that are either in UAE or that have a valid website. That's also important for us. Once we have this information, we send it to another table. So I want to make sure that the rest of the enrichments that we do, we only do it for companies that we actually want to target. So we're not wasting our credits. So we have context of the ad that these companies are running. So through Clay agents, I'll share a few samples with you on my website on the kind of outbound or the kind of copy that we have written, and then it searches all the decision makers. So we have uh, for example, we have marketing managers, we have CEOs, we have sales managers here. So all of these people are decision makers now. And then we find their work emails. Why is it important that we do all the sales managers, marketing managers? So we do segmentation here. And when we send all these prospects, so instantly we have different email sequences for all the three segments, because all the three segments have like different problems. They're facing different problems. So if I go here on my website, you should be able to like go through it in more detail. So I think I've added how I did the enrichments and everything in more detail here. And I have a sample copy of the emails that we wrote for all the three segments, for CEOs, for sales managers, and for marketing managers. It's important that we have segmentation, because the offer that we have for all three people is going to be different. So, for example, for sales managers, the biggest problem is that they have no idea if agents are following up or not. So our offer is, if they want to see how fast their sales agents are following up. And then I don't have access to my instantly right now, but this is our results. So we have sent around 5600 emails. We've gotten 308 replies. I think around 150 of them were positive, uh, and 100 of them got to demos, and we have converted already 15 of these people. Yeah, so that is um, like the whole workflow. If you have any questions for me, you can let me know. So this kind of workflow could be used for any other type of company as well. because these people are already spending like money on ads, so they're very very likely to spend on a CRM as well. Also, we are presenting ourselves first to these people, so we kind of reach out to these people as soon as they start running ads, and we have built like our own signal system. Yeah, so that's the outbound that we have built. Any questions, anything, you can reach out to me through my email on the website, or you can send me a message on my LinkedIn. Thank you.